Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So last time we basically did the little tutorial thing of interrogating and putting clues together and playing a very neat little running game. So yeah, and we basically ended the where we found Sonic, aka somebody got him. Though I don't know if he's actually hurt or if that's just part of their murder mystery. But we're gonna continue this. So we're basically went to the saloon? I don't know. I just clicked continue and it brought me here. So, oh, look at this place. Amy, where are you? Hey, Tails, where? Gonna look for my buddy Tails. Dylan, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems like she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah. Just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on the train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. I don't know, y'all didn't even check on Sonic. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind. Is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore car? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Ye vermins. Really, Knuckles? What are ye all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope. I have nothing to tell you either. I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. But why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Dylan, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues, and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Okay, so we got Knuckles there. Oh, we just gotta check the trash. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. At some point, there will be something in the trash. Just watch, Tails. Something's gonna be in the trash. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Okay, the bowl of nuts. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kind of bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt off of them. What? Dude. Or maybe they're just unsalted. Poor Tails. Hello, arm. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Okay. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech? Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Oh, there's cups. Dylan, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Dylan, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone must have been here. We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory. Oh, a wanted poster. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Okay. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Aw, we can't play Super Monkey Balls. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? Knuckles. What are you two looking at me for? Smash Arcade. Added to the inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Hold on, I want to look at the rest of the room. That's funny. The door is locked tight. Can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. Okay, so... Oh, I can look at the window. Howdy, partners. Spadoon-free establishment. Visit Coliseum Highway Zone. And it's off. Okay, that's cool. Alright, Knuckles. Thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Dylan. You're not a butler. Tell him. Yeah. Like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. Okay, let's try to talk to him a bit. What now? Please don't meet me up. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Dylan. I wish you luck. It's not actually going to fight me, right? Okay, I guess we'll start the interrogation. Knuckles, Dylan and I are to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence too. We do? Dylan, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? I believe this is what did it. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Alright, let's think. Down. And jump. Oh. Jump. Oh no! Dang it! Oh, I got the 30 rings. Well, you see. Yeah. Oh, do I gotta finish the thing? You have no argument here. You're weak. Ouch. Dylan, let's follow the train of thought again, shall we? Okay, so I gotta get 30 coins and make it all the way to the end. Ah! Okay, and jump. We got 40 coins. Doo-doo. Okay. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your hair was found at the scene. Well, the arcade cabinet is covered in punches, so what evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Dylan, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Now, so I gotta... So am I technically fighting Knuckles for this game? Whoop. Jump. Jump. Oh, I got hit. Well, I got 35, so that's not too bad. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Okay, so we got a high score of Vector 7. Knuckle. So I'm guessing he got upset because it was 1 point. He was off by 1 point. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library card. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the high score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Well, we probably should charge you out for that, but Tails did fix it. He's punching in the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me that he was here. Now! Okay. Uh-oh. Aw, man. You have nothing. Zilch. Nada. Now leave, you two. Quick, Dylan. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try this again. Oh man, I did not mean to run into that. Oh, there's more. Dang it. Not enough rings. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, come on. Okay. Try it again. Ah, man. Almost, and I could have got 40, but I got enough. Now, Dylan, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? You two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and left. Then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on the high score list doesn't make sense. Actually, I only looked at the first two names. I didn't look at the other ones. Dylan, can you take a look one more time? Yeah, I get to look again. An odd name on the high score list? What is Cell singing about? Okay, so we got Vector, Nuck, Toast, Apple Bread, Ultim, Bagel, and Candy. Is it about toast? Does somebody like toast, bread, apple, Ultim? Well, toast, apple, bread, bagel, and candy Amy are all like a food, while Altin that's not a food related name. Oh, am I supposed to Altin? All of the other names have a food theme, but this one, who goes by Altin? You may not know, Dylan, but there is someone here that goes by the title. The ultimate life form. There's really someone here that goes by that? Shadow the Hedgehog. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, Bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. Yeah, she has the key to open all the doors here. That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? What was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Awesome. More information than I expected to get there, but seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is in the next car. I'll open the lock. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful, Detective tells him Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Dylan, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Dylan! Coming. Cool. Alright. Ready to mosey down to the next car? No way, dang. You got it, partner. Onwards! Welcome to the library car. Alright. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Not hi everyone. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter Amy Rose is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us? Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh. You doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's the birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Here to ask if it. Here to make sure everyone's fed. Starved. I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't right language to use right now. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio the Poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of force prose. Can I hear some? Sure, so he actually made a poem. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for right now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Dylan and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we started. Okay, yeah. How did Sonic end up over here? I don't know. Where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off of the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the Roche stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. And then entered the library car, and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. And then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckle locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return if with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Our alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for this post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, so a chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. It's beautiful. This child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? That's true. Okay, bookshelf. Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitingly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius on a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on the shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express Manual was added to your inventory. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. He made a recipe book? What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any books he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate it, huh? You may not be wrong. Okay. Oh, what does it say? Chaos Cola? Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. Cool. Trash can! Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Aw, I really thought there'd be something there. Dylan, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? You know, at this point, I would have thought we'd found something by now. There's a third trash can that nothing useful. No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. You just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Dylan, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay. Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a sec. These chairs are very comfy. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Dylan, no. Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a ringing for every time a murder ruined my nap. Okay, books on the floor. So many books on the ground, I wish we had time to pick them up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. Feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Okay, so I have a feeling that door's locked, so we can figure out what's going on. Okay, Arm, give us a scoop. Oh, poor thing, that Arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, a globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. The other countries. The countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people in shops. The food can't be beat either. That sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia. If you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Okay, I think this is the last thing to look before talking to them. Oh, brochures. I have a feeling I missaid that word earlier. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Dylan, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are all categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. I have a map of the library now. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Okay, yeah, that's about everything. Just gotta talk to them now. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. Okay, that wasn't really a poem about space, but more of a poem about a vase. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Let's see if he wants anything to eat. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs, honey. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train now. My talent is wasted on you lot. Another! Yes, I want another poem. What will it be? Okay, let's hear the one about the trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window showed the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. What? Okay, thanks. I actually really like that one. Okay. Okay, so we talked to him. Very well. Alright. You bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually trying to bring a knife on a train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Alright, let's see if he's hungry. Oh, yes please, I'm starved! Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Dylan. Why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Dylan, you made him a fool. Come on, Dylan, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Okay. Okay, so let's talk to him. I may be a butcher, but they comes to the train. Yeah, okay. Anything? Was that it? Never mind. Okay, so I probably gotta look at the an overhead view layout is included. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the brochure. Yeah, brochure. There's a table right there. There's one chair there. There's a chair there. Okay, let's an accessory manual. Features doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Is there anything else I can look at? Normally Tails will be all like, oh yes. Okay, that's that. Northern trash, globe, arm, table. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and SBO to find out what really happened. Okay, so do I interrogate both? Start interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Dylan and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if needed. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then, that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car. Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't know you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Dylan, can you help me out? Alright, Dylan. What book do you think SBO may have been reading? Well, the only book that's in my inventory. A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Alright. Time to think. Oh, we need 40 rings. I'm not really getting much coin. Whoa, what was that? Oh, dang it. Just when I had a lot. You're both grasping, I knew it! I got this, Dylan, let's try again. Okay, I got this, Knuckles. Dang it. Alright. Oh, come on! I pressed the space. Okay, let's... Okay. Dang it. Good job. Alright. Oh wow, I got 56. There are books scattered all around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual. Meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Dylan, if you don't mind? Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO on the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he howls, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Page 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the event, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Dylan, hit him with another. Oh, okay, so which page do I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a vector by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. The next page. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, this person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Dylan. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? You know what? Let's go big number. 402. What was implanted to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? You know, he answered the questions. So, yeah. Totally, it's wild that you're able to retain all this information so quickly. It's a poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all the questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Dylan? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Dylan, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? Yeah, that would make sense. Shadow did come by. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell. What's this has to do with anything? We're up, Dylan. Let's get our argument together. Okay. What number do I gotta get this time? 50. Was it just me or did this get faster? Boing. Boing. Okay. Well, I got 50. Whoa. Speed round on throwing knives, I guess. Got 64. First try. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Trucks aren't natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So that's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening My cat's in the way. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Dylan. One that I would love for SBO to solve. You've got to believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass, but back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's returning to the library car? What should I do? Join Tails. I have a feeling if I defend SBO, it'll probably deal with Tails' lore card, feeling betrayed. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's on to something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Dylan, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Take the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be treacherous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Okay. To make sure our guests are taken care of, I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that we can answer all of our problems. What is that? Like, what book lock. Oh, we still need to use the map. Alright, my fellow associate, late on me. A piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another during the placement of the seating, I guess. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Alright. Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. I was more focused on that. Let's give it another go. And... boing. Okay. Wow, this... Oh. Oh, come on. Ah! Well, I still got over 55. So... Alright. The library map? Oh. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. So if he walked straight across, how over here? Because that's a bookshelf. So if Espio was over here, then he wouldn't have been able to see Shadow. Because anywhere else, yeah, he would have been able to see it, unless right here. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it? Another pair of alibis validated? Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Another poem. A murderer is on the loose, while doors are getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Dylan. Let's see what's next. Coming! You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in a library. Okay, let's go. The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Alright, and that's... Now we made it to the casino car. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is where we'll leave... Oh, this is where we'll end it. Wow, this game's actually pretty fun. Though, I kind of wish the puzzles were a bit more... No, the puzzles are pretty fun. Even though they're not really puzzles, it's literally just clicking and seeing what tells say. But I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I like this game. And let me go ahead and save. There you go. So, thank you all for watching, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Hope you have a good day.